As many as you can afford.
Well, I definitely messed up on Chainlink. I sold at like 5 or 10x and thought it was done because my reasoning was they had no marketing, right? Because this was during when the 2018 bear market was approaching, and it looked like it was done because we're heading into a bear market with no marketing. I thought this was over, but who would have known that 4chan would have become their marketing? Right, and the rest is history.
The armies,
right?
the Link Marines,
Yeah,
and
Link Marine
XRP
Army
army. Yeah,
is insane,
all these
right? So
crypto. It's so interesting. I find crypto so interesting in terms of, in anything else. People can love what you do and love your company or love your project, but in crypto, it has like the most insane impact. You see this with YFI too. This insane impact of people who just love your project and will do anything for it and get married to that project. But the thing is, they don't ever stop. Link, you could have said 30 times with Link, it's going to drop. It's going to finally have this huge correction. But every time it seems like they're just back and they're buying more and they're buying more. And I think the community in crypto is one of the strongest part of a project. So yeah, I've been baffled by a lot of it too. I think a lot of people would have sold Bitcoin when they bought it $1. They would have saw it 100, they would have sold. I have friends that bought it 100, but were mining it for free and sold most of their bags at like $100. And they thought that was the greatest idea of their life. They bought a new car, from doing that. And that was it. And then realized they could have been a multimillionaire later, but who knows? So we have all made that mistake. There's nothing we can do. But.
Yeah, I feel like crypto is a religion, right? I think that's probably the best way to kind of describe it. Now, how many Link is life-changing? I mean, depends when you got in. If you got in back in 2017, when Link launched, probably whatever you had was life-changing. But if you're getting in now, you're probably going to need to get a lot to make it life-changing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Bill? How much do you think is life-changing?
Okay, well, I think in things like Chainlink, the life-changing money, as Ian hinted at, was made, right? It's the guys who get it for nothing, and then it goes to $20 or $30. Okay, now Link, I think, does have the chance to become the next QQQ, right? Because it's just got this technology, seems that has an edge, okay? So if everything gets going, yeah, I mean, Chainlink can do 2x, right? But in crypto, that's not considered life-changing, right? 100x is life-changing. I think the thing that's amazing about Chainlink is that, once upon a time, there used to be sort of this like reverence or zeal for free market economics, right? That Mr. Market rules the day, right? And whole education systems were built up on this. And 20, 30 years of guys came out with this sort of like economics is like, like I said, it was something to be reverent for about free market economics. In crypto, it's become the XRP army and then the Link Marines, right? This passion has been ported over into crypto. So it's another case of crypto taking something from legacy and possibly making it better and more fun. Right? As long as these people aren't haunting your Twitter or running you over, right? It's got a dark side to it. But, I think the fact that crypto continues to reinvent legacy in everything from interest rates to foreign exchange, and now actually in sort of like economic theory.
All right. How about you, Crypto Love? How much Link is life-changing?
I read this article last year or the year before that the average American thinks about $12,000 is life-changing.
Really?
So apparently 1,000 Link.
All right. That's a good answer.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
$12,000 life-changing. Yeah. I mean, maybe for the short term. If
Right,
you're one marshmallow person, give me 12 grand. But, yeah.
So to all our audience, tell us down in the comments how much Link you think is life-changing. Somebody's saying they think. Ben J says need $1 trillion market cap, but Link could get there. Okay, somebody's very, very bullish on Link. Well, I mean, I think if the entire crypto market cap gets huge, right? Because let's say, so the World Economic Forum believes by 2027, about 10% of the world's GDP, which would be about 9, let's say 10 trillion, would be tokenized, basically in crypto. So if the market, that basically means that the crypto market would have to 40x where we are right now, essentially,
Yeah.
right? About 40x. So if Chainlink were to 40x, and what's its market cap right now? Let me take a look. Chainlink is,
I think it's like 5 or 6 billion or something around that.
yeah, about 4 billion.
4 billion. Yeah, it
So
was 5, 6.
So the 40x, so assuming there's no dilution in the token supply, it's about $12 right now. So 12 times 40. So for about 480, let's say $500 is where Chainlink could go. In theory, this is just
In
pure
theory.
speculation. If everything remains the same and the entire crypto market cap were to 40x, Chainlink could get there. But I think I'll probably look for it to do less than that, just because crypto, new tokens are being added every single day. So I think there would be dilution in terms of the proportion of market cap to growth. But I mean, it is
Yeah.
Chainlink where anything could happen.
Yeah, that's true, but we also have a lot of competitors, the UMAs, the Nest, the TRB.
Band protocol.
Yeah, so there's several competitors, and I don't think everything would just go to one.
Yeah.
And there's also some oracles now that are doing more verification, like added verification on top of the data, which, like I said in one of my videos, that I think Binance invested into a company called Numbers, and Numbers does that. It verifies data. So I could see that, like something like Link and Numbers connecting, and them doing additional verification, so Link can even take that next step. Because the one thing that they don't do very well, or they're not doing yet, is doing like added verification. It's just a lot of data can come in, but it could be skewed. And if you're just using certain data points, that may not be enough. So something like Numbers, and probably something else, there's going to be other companies that do this too, will probably be a really good partner for Chainlink, which will will make it even more of, set it another step forward, which probably a lot of people don't think is possible, but it is.
All right. Thank you.